Hello and welcome back to Anya Beauty. Today's video is a wee bit different. I'm sure I've said that before, but today's video is more about lifestyle than anything else. I tend to do lifestyle posts etc. over on my blog, and you can check that out down below, but I thought it'd be nice to do one over here as well. We're coming into winter. Well, we are thoroughly in the throes of winter, and especially people based in the US. My goodness, the snowdrifts, mental. But thankfully it's not like that over in the UK as yet. But I thought it'd be fun to share how we keep warm in winter, because I don't know about you, but I don't like having the heating on all of the time, and I like to use wee tricks to, you know, just to fool my brain into thinking I'm a lot warmer than I am, and also things I use to keep warm, like my slanket and my fluffy socks and everything else. I suppose first up is always going to be a really good mug of tea. I love a good cup of tea when I'm chilly. If I'm cold to the bone, hot cup of tea will sort me out until I can get some food down me. So yeah, hot steaming cup of tea. Just drinking mine there while I was recording videos. Next up is also something that's behind me here. They're blackout curtains. They're thermal blackout curtains. I got these. Are quite a nice budget friendly option. I will try and link them down below if they're still available. But what I do with these, as you can see, maybe if you can, that's our radiator. And obviously the curtains go over the top of the radiator. So in the evenings before the heating goes on, I will close the curtains and I will lift them above the radiator onto the windowsill. And I tend to fire my heating sort of, it'll go for 15 minutes and then it'll stop, and then I'll do another 15 minutes and then it'll stop. And then I'll repeat that later on in the evening if I want to, but it's just to get some warm air circulating. So while that's on and it's blasting away doing things, the curtains are up. Once they've come, you know, the heating's off for a good half an hour, I will drop the curtains again just to keep that air in, because this helps keep heat in. And in the summer they're really handy because you want to keep the room cool. You can close them halfway during the day and that'll cool the room down at night time so it's not too warm and stuffy. But yeah, I like good thermal blackout curtains. Also helps with the street lights, winter. So that's another tip. So we've got hot drinks, we've got thermal curtains, and I have a few other wee bits I'm going to share with you now in wee snippets so you can have a look and see what they are too.
First up are the fluffy socks. These are from Jules, and they're fluffy on the outside and lovely and stripy and slightly stretchy of themselves, which is really useful because I do tend to wear these socks as slippers, so I pull them on over other socks. As you can see, they are fluffy on the outside and on the inside. Winner. So I'm just going to pull these on, keep my poor feet nice and toasty. I like to put them on over thin socks. For some reason they work better that way. Socks are now firmly in place. Let's talk food. So there's a nice stew cooking at the minute. You can just put these on and let them cook for a couple of hours to get you warm and to help with those drafts in the winter as well. Hard to beat a draft excluder. I picked this one up from Debenhams. You can find them in other locations. This one's quite plain. Now I have this lovely hot water bottle. You can get these again from loads of different places. I got this from Boots. It's got a nice cover on it. It is looking a bit raggedy at this point. I love it very, very much, and it always comes out when it's very chilly. It just warms my bones, especially you press that against your lower back, it's lush. Now this is a wee trick of the mind. I like to light a few different tea lights around the room, and when I have them all nicely lit up, I will turn the lights down, and that just makes me feel cozy. It makes me think of all those different pubs you see when you walk past, and they look so cozy from the outside. So light yourself a few tea lights and dim your lights. Final tip for you is invest in a slanket. I was lucky enough to get this as a present from my husband. It is huge. As you can see, it has got sleeves, put the hands in, and then there is enough that I can actually wrap it around my neck and around my shoulders to keep them nice and warm, and still loads to cover my legs and my feet. And I will quite happily sit there for hours with my books, nice and cozy.
So that is it for my tips. If you have any tips, let us know down below. I've only included a few just to give you some ideas or things I like to do, so you can let us know down below what else you do to stay warm in winter. I'm always willing to find out. I'm always chilly, so let us know. I will be doing other wee wintry kind of posts along these sort of lines. I'm going to do a nice winter pamper one and things like that soon, so you can check those out when they're up. But that is it. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please like if you liked, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!